we'll kind of shift gears slightly. So here's within Notebook LM. I had to build these. And again, I want to thank out to John Miller. He pointed me out to this on the phone, and wow, just awesome stuff. So I did go get some of this information. I told it what I wanted. It created it. So this is, listen, I know I've spent about a whole 10 minutes in this thing, but it took it longer to make it. So you can just see this. I made this 59 minutes ago. I gave it this text here, and I pulled it out as Chat GPT. I went in Chat GPT, told it what I wanted, and I wanted to break down a prompt, and that I was going to dump it in. And so then I went in and asked it, I did this fast search, and let's just go add a source. So here's what you can do to add a source. You can copy text. You can actually use your Google Drive. You can look at websites, or you can upload files. So you just drag them in there, and they get added in here, and allows you to. So this is kind of like the brain. So what I like about this, and what I've been watching other people online, is, AI kind of wants to hallucinate. So if you use this as your documents, the AI runs within your documents. So a lot of people are putting all their context over here in the added sources, and then you can come over here, and all I did was do this beta slide deck, but it could do let's just do this. I don't know what's going to happen here. So generate a mind map, and so it's creating a mind map. I don't have a clue how long this will take, but it'll do data table flashcards. So I know somebody else that was in college. They said they dumped all their stuff in here. They used it to study, and you can make reports based on this. So I think we're going to see Google start, even though you don't hear much about Google in, your Gemma 4, but as far as you have Claude, OpenAI, and Grok, I think we're going to start seeing Google coming ahead. I may be wrong. Now, I know the other models will probably do the same thing, but they've made this super simple, because I did this in about 5 minutes. And so it looks like this is done. So well, that's kind of cool how it breaks everything out. Wow. So what's neat is you can pull this down, and you can shrink it. So what this, I can see multiple uses for this. So when I have a project and you try to explain somebody how a project works, you could have this blueprint in all this in here. It creates this flow, and you could screenshot this to explain. See, some of these even go out more. Check this out. To me, and this is awesome. You know how, you could do all this in Excel, or PowerPoint, but this would take hours. And it's phenomenal, because it just is such a time saver. And wow, to me, that's exciting. And, now you can't hardly read it, but I wonder if you can, well, no. Look, I could have saved, so like I said, I'm just learning in public here, have a little fun. There should be a way to see, it's new. So anyway, I think this is exciting, folks. Just exciting for me. So anyway, I think that's cool, right? So here is, and you can probably do the same thing over here. Let's just go back to Studio, and I'm just playing around to learn here. So let's just do a briefing document. It's still based off these 11 resources that's over here. So it's using these sources, and we can go add a source. So it's doing both at the same time. Guys, I want to tell you, there's nothing wrong with having a little fun and just going experimenting and figuring things out. So don't be afraid to go play and figure things out. So just, golden formula, role, context, task, format. So that's pretty cool, right? And I like that you can tell it you like it or don't like it. So I'm going to try to keep these shorter, not go real long. because, if I had more two people in the chat right now, I would love to be talking to people and helping you. So if I had like saw somebody come online, ask me how to go do something, we'd go research it and figure it out if I didn't already know. That's kind of what I'm hoping some of these lives can become. Um, but I just wanted to share with you this. I'll let this infographic run, and then I'll probably wind this up. But I just appreciate everybody that's been watching my videos. And I want to share that. I've been looking at the stats and stuff. I appreciate you guys. I do appreciate all the comments, good and bad. Um, I appreciate the likes. And if you like this stuff, give me a thumbs up, follow, and give me some comments. Tell me some more stuff you would like me to show. I really like mindset and learning. I'm trying to bleed them two together because I think it is important to just improve the way we look at things and even how we look at data. And so let's check this out. So this was finished. That's the report. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one. Well, that's kind of cool. At first glance, you get to roll the con. So also, I want to give a shout out to Winston Faircloth. He we was Voxering this morning, and he shared how he was using context and stuff like that. And I already had it penciled down to talk about it, and I kind of just pushed it forward. I had a couple other things I was thinking about doing, and I was kind of trying to weigh which one I was going to do. But so this is pretty cool. I may actually save this info and throw it in on the website. So I believe this is a good way to use it. So yeah, it's just awesome. You got the 5 pillars of ethical prompting. It's interesting. Flip the interaction, instruct IE to ask questions until you get enough data. If you're one of these people like that, like these type of framework prompts, it's kind of cool. I think they're neat to look at. I'm not. I think they can get a little busy, but I think it's true. By doing the right prompt, you reduce AI logic errors by 50%. I would say that's true. So, all right, folks, it's been almost 40 minutes, about 38 minutes. So I appreciate you watching this. Please give me a like and follow. God bless you all. And I do want to share this. I am not a professional AI person. And I guess I want to shout out to Marcelo Clears Mud. Go check out his channel. He does a lot of vibe coding during the day, but he says it like this, that he's just learning in public. And he shows these mistakes and errors, and sometimes people show this computer stuff like it's magic and there's no issues with it. Well, the truth is sometimes there's problems, and we had a few errors along the way today, nothing major, but it happens. So with all that, give me your likes and follows. I'd appreciate it. God bless you, my friends.